Hi, everybody. My name is Elizabeth Erbrecht, and this is Conversations on Death and Dying. This is a show for people who want to talk about death and dying, don't want to talk about death and dying, have questions, and really everything in between. And this week's conversation is going to be about what do people usually request or would like to receive while they're in the process of dying. And this was a question that was cut off from last week's video. It was a Facebook Live, last week's video, and my friend Stephanie had asked that question, and I did answer it, but it didn't get recorded. So I'm going to answer it this week. So what would they like, or what do they request when they're actively dying? And to be honest, this is based off of my experience of 15 years working with the dying community. Every single person has a different request. There are common requests and there are not common requests. Everything from wanting to see certain family members to wanting to be at home and comfortable in their own bed. And there's some people who want to have people around them, and there are some people that don't. One woman in particular sticks out in my memory of, she was actively dying and she had a full request of not having anyone with her. She was a very religious woman and wanted to be by herself with her God at the time of death. And she refused visits from everyone in the hospice community except for the nurse. So everybody has a different request and a different choice that they would like to make. Some people want to make sure that they're able to talk as long as possible and be alert, so they might have a request and not have so much pain medication. It really just depends on the person. There's no particular correct answer for that question. So I want you to take a minute. I have a question for you. When you are at that time in your life, or maybe you are at that time in your life right now as you watch this video, what do you think that you would choose? What do you think you would like to have? And also, don't worry if you don't know the answer to that question. It can just be a question. It doesn't have to have an answer. It just is something to think about. What do you think you would like to have? And talk to your loved ones about it, so there's a conversation, so it's not so awkward later on. So thank you for watching. This is Conversations in Depth with Elizabeth Erbrecht, the show about talking about death and dying. And if you don't want to talk about it, and if you do, and everything in between. Have a great day, and thank you for watching.